Due to his brutal kill power, immense damage output, aggressive edgeguarding, and frightening range, Ganondorf can be difficult to fight in Smash Ultimate, especially for newer players. I'm G5 Cosmos, and in this video I'm going to teach you how to beat Ganondorf. Ganondorf is a character with very slow ground and air speed, relatively slow attacks, below average recovery, and poor disadvantage state that are nearly compensated for by his range, low end lag, kill power, weight, and damage output. Beating Ganon consistently requires you to capitalize on his significant weaknesses without overextending the slightest bit. Let's take a closer look. In low percent neutral, high-level Ganondorfs will look for approaches with dash attack and short hop rising neutral air, and whiff punishes with side B and shield grab, while low-level Ganons will opt for many down Bs and side Bs and more smash attacks. The counterplay can vary slightly based on your character's attributes, but in general you want to stay just outside of Ganon's range, don't let him have stage control, and whiff punish carefully. If Ganon whiffs an aerial near you, there's a good chance he'll mash jab after landing, so if you aren't confident that you can punish the aerial, wait slightly and you can punish the jab. Punishing with grabs is a good safe play if your other default whiff punish option is unsafe on shield. Frequently whiff punishing is likely to pressure Ganondorf into shield. If you force Ganon into shield, his out of shield options are very limited, so you can apply ample pressure so long as you respect his shield grab range and you know when to stop throwing hitboxes and wait for him to choose something desperate. It's very important to avoid being put in the corner against Ganon, so pressuring him by moving towards him without committing to anything risky will help you both maintain stage control and bait him to do something that you can whiff punish. Just make sure you respect his range. Against Ganons that like to overuse down B and side B in neutral, you can either spot dodge on reaction or dash back. Keep in mind that dashing back gives up stage control if you wind up doing it without something to capitalize on, but either of these choices will allow you to punish the Ganon down or side B. Now let's look at what to do once you find your way in. This obviously varies by character, but you want to start by going for your most consistent guaranteed damage in combos. After doing so, you need to estimate whether you can hit him again before he can get out an attack, his fastest being Nair, which starts on frame 7. You don't need to worry too much about him air dodging or jumping, but if you suspect that he has time to get out a hitbox, you should wait unless you have a very disjointed move like a sword or projectile that you can space just outside of his range. Once you feel that you can no longer hit him without risk, follow his drift by dashing underneath him, making sure you stay closer to center stage than he is. If he throws out a move to land, you can likely punish if you tracked his landing well enough, but if not, once again wait for what he does next, as he's likely to throw out another option such as forward tilt in anticipation of you trying to punish his swing. You can then punish that option. Even if the Ganon lands and does nothing, you should have him cornered now, and you can once again pressure him with your presence and restart the neutral methods mentioned earlier. When you have Ganon in the air, you should try to hit him off stage if possible, unless your character is very bad at edgeguarding. Hitting Ganon off stage gives you a potential opportunity to edgeguard him, especially if he gets sent far enough out to where he can't mix up his recovery timing. Make sure you respect Ganon's side B recovery at all times if you don't have a stock lead or are both on last stock. Even if your character isn't amazing at edgeguarding, you can still use rock crocking by intentionally getting grabbed by his up B and tech wall jumping to punish him. Learn more about tech wall jump in my video linked above. If Ganon makes it to ledge successfully, make sure to dash or roll out of side B range when you see him move from ledge. The Ganon is more likely to go for side B from ledge if they see you standing close to it, so you can bait this by standing there until you see the Ganon move. If the Ganon never opts for side B at ledge, you can stay closer and ledge trap normally, but never forget that he still has that option and may be saving it. So what if you get hit? Well, Ganon's advantage state and edgeguarding are very scary, so you need to respect his options carefully and not try to land too aggressively. Ganon's smash attacks and aerials will generally beat out or outrange your landing options, but he can typically only go for one attempt, so try to bait out his option and then quickly land far away from him after he throws it out. If you get hit above Ganon, you can use your jump or air dodge right before he tries to hit you to bait and escape, or drift tantalizingly close to his range so he swings, potentially even giving you a whiff punish. If you get hit horizontally, you do not want to use your jump, as Ganons often go for reads and can hit you very far off stage with no double jump, where you're very likely to get edge guarded. Once again, bait him with your drift while prioritizing your safety. Drift away from the stage and recover in the safest way possible. If your recovery is very reactable, try mixing up with an air dodge to ledge. Once you're on ledge, you're not out of the woods yet. Ganon's ledge trapping is very scary. Jumping from ledge is something Ganon covers surprisingly well, so you'll want to seldom opt for it unless you do so immediately as you grab the ledge, and don't expect the Ganon to read it. There's never a right option at ledge, but paying attention to the Ganon's patterns will help you. If Ganon always goes for a preemptive attack, you can wait for it and time your standard getup or roll to work around it with your invincibility. Once you get back on stage, you need to be patient in the corner. This is where Ganons most often throw out smash attacks, trying to punish you for jumping or rolling your way out of the corner. Start by waiting to see what the Ganon goes for, and he may just give you an opportunity to take back the stage. In summary, you want to bait, whiff punish, and shield pressure Ganon in neutral, juggle and edgeguard him patiently in advantage, and respect his options when you are the one in disadvantage. As for matchups, Ganondorf struggles against characters who are good at edgeguarding, have swords, have projectiles, or rushdown gameplay. Examples of characters that do well against Ganon are Lucina, the Belmonts, Pikachu, and Inkling. As for stages, bigger stages let you avoid Ganon's range more easily, and larger blast zones allow you to survive longer, which helps you more than him, because he can get gimped regardless of blast zones. The best stages to counterpick versus Ganon are Kalos and Town and City. Kalos also gives you an opportunity to tech Ganon's devastating down air thanks to the wall. Platforms are generally good for Ganon as they help him land, and his aerials can pressure them very effectively. But in matchups where the opponent also struggles to land, Final Destination may work in Ganon's favor as well. Hopefully this knowledge helps you overcome the King of Evil. If you'd like tips like this personalized for your needs, you can message me on Twitter about my private coaching options. Thank you for watching, and please subscribe to G5 Smash for more tech and tips.